it. I don't remember how to do a real opening anymore.
Welcome to Morph Club, episode 30. We just read book 24, The Suspicion. Don't know why it's called that. Yeah. I read it all in one sitting. I usually break it up into 2 or 3. But this one I read all in one sitting, and it was just like... It was like I dreamed about an Animorph book. And, like, we talked about the inside cover last week, and that was actually one of the least weird moments now.
Yeah. When the solution to being shrunk down is that they have to get some unshrunk DNA.
Yeah, Cassie's
nearly killed me.
I figured it out, guys. What if we just morph something else?
Right. What if we
Our
get
DNA
a new
will
morph?
be bigger,
right,
so
the
we
DNA,
will be bigger.
Please never remind me that in theory there's DNA, like foreign DNA floating around in their bloodstream is how they morph. Like, I don't need to know that. It's just space magic. It's fine. The small aliens in this book are the Helmicrons.
Yeah.
And the chapter intros are excerpts from the 2 competing ships' logbooks. And they just read, like, Galaxy Quest, which I love to pieces.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every chapter has, like, a little thing from their logs where they're like, we are on a planet where everything is very large, but soon we will be victorious.
Right, except remember that they're tiny, so it's like...
You on a planet where we are about to take over the species, they will fall before our might.
In the fight, they, like, hit Cassie with a shrink ray, and then she is small.
Yes. That is the only plot point you need to take out of that whole Ariel scene.
She becomes small.
Right. They're all back at the barn. Now Cassie is small. Now we're into, honey, we shrunk our teens.
Yeah. So the 3 of them are all shrunk to Helmicron size, and by that I mean Tobias is the same height as them, even though he's a bird.
Right. So to them, he's a giant bird.
Which ends up being kind of important to the plot. And then their definition of what is male and what is female is interesting, actually, for for an alien species of tiny yelling people. Because, like, Cassie and Marco are slaves to the Helmicron Empire.
What a good sentence to get to say.
Of course they are.
There's no crying, just baseball.
There's gonna be, like, no sad moments where you accidentally kill an entire species, like that one book with the crabs.
Oh.
You're not gonna be crying because you made an android learn about the sadness of killing things. This time, they're just small. Yeah. They're just small. It's okay. They're like, no, stop it. We'll give you the cube. But they don't want to morph them back to regular size. So they all go to the gardens. And they go...
Your tone of voice is about my level of understanding of the overall plot also. People just don't care about anteaters.
No,
They're all
don't
just
care.
Casually looking elsewhere. The standoff at the end of this book, like the most dramatic moment, is when Cassie is sticking her little anteater tongue out, and it's covered in Helmicrons, and across from her, another anteater, Visser 3, is sticking his tongue out with a tiny bird at the end of it. Other things they could have taken advantage of, you know that cooking channel that makes a really small food?
Oh, which
or like,
one,
why
Carrie? I follow all of them.
I forgot for a second who I was talking to.
I never had an urge to eat a Polly Pocket, but, like, I could not, like, that must have been a thing kids did.